All right, so by the title of this video, you can see that I had a seizure today. I have epilepsy, and when people hear that someone has epilepsy, sometimes they feel bad for them immediately. That's not something I want you to feel bad for. Don't feel bad that I have epilepsy. It is not no one's fault at all. If I tell you, we live in Georgia now, so just offer, hey, Naisha, do you need a ride here one day? That would feel great. It is still hard for me to ask for help. If you offered your time, I would just ask you, are you sure? Yeah. So, being in Georgia, the transit system is not as great as New York. Shout out to New York. We're from the Bronx and Brooklyn. I was born and raised in New York, raised in the Bronx, and then my wife raised in Brooklyn. She merged me over there. How did that happen? And our daughter was born in Brooklyn. But anyway, we found a better bang for our buck, obviously, buying a home in Georgia versus buying a home in Brooklyn, New York, or Bronx, New York. So anyway, my point is, I was meditating and I had a weighted blanket on. I was just doing a 15-minute meditation. I was like, oh yeah, this is awesome. Then I went to close my eyes and put my head back. And then the sound of the meditation was a guided meditation on TV. The sound of the meditation kind of drifted away from me. I couldn't hear it anymore. That's not normal. So then I started to have a dream. But what I'm thinking now was like the thoughts of the seizure. I had a dream. Remember, I had a weighted blanket on that someone was holding me down and that I could not move and I was screaming for help. And they just, they were just ignoring me. People were laughing at me. They were both men and female in this, and people were just mean. And I was like, oh my God, I need my wife because she knows what to do when when I have a seizure. She's the main person who knows what to do. She's seen about 85% of all my seizures, and I've had epilepsy. I've been diagnosed. I've been having seizures for the last, I would say, 14 years, maybe 13 to 14 years. So yeah, she's seen majority of them, almost, like I said, 85 to 90% of them. So I finally had came out of the dream, what I think it was a dream, and I was like kind of like coughing, and I like like I gasped for air. I was like, thank God I'm here, because what I was having in the dream was not fun. And then I know my body. When I have a seizure, I have a really bad headache, which I actually have a headache still, and my arms feel really weak. And all people with seizures, after they have a seizure, they have to use the restroom. They have to pee, and that's because the muscles tighten up so much. And when they release, your muscles release, it sends a signal that your bladder needs to release as well. So if you ever notice that from someone, don't judge them. Please do not judge them. If they don't know where the restroom is, tell them where the restroom is. That'll be the best help. There are different types of seizures. People, in movies and in media, they often say, "Oh, you look like you're having a seizure. You like this. You're convulsive." That's called a grand mal seizure or a convulsive seizure. And terms have changed since epilepsy was diagnosed in the first year in the early 1800s until now. Terms have changed. But me, I have like petite seizures or unconsciousness seizures where out of nowhere, like I'm talking to you all right now, I'll just kind of start staring into space. And I'll be having a seizure and I'll be kind of talking like unknown language. Or if we're talking about a topic of snow and I start talking about cats, you'd be like, Naisha, what you talking about? So just keeping your heads up. If we ever hanging out as friends and that happens, then you know why. All right. So what happened after my seizure? I was like, okay, let me go take a nap. But then I took a 4-hour nap. Was not my goal at all. It's mainly because I still had this headache. I'm looking around because I literally gave my wife my extra strength acetaminophen earlier. Anyway, so yeah, I took like a 4-hour nap. I did not want to take that because I wanted to upload some more videos for our YouTube friends here. But I was like, Naisha, do not beat yourself up. You obviously needed the nap. Come on. So with that being said, my overall point was I have seizures. Please do not judge me. Don't judge anyone in your life that has seizures. Ask them, what can I do to help you? Not how can I help? Or I am going to do this month. Would you like to come with me? Or do you need me to pick up your medicine next month? Or do you need a ride? Ask them specific things that they can say yes to. Some people may say, oh yeah, ask me for help anytime you need me. Is that genuine? Also, somebody may not know what kind of help they need. Just think about that. All right, thanks for listening to me talk. Our YouTube friends, I appreciate you, and I look forward to sharing the next video. Peace.